Ryan from Kamalifestyles.com. So today I'm going to talk about how to chat up British girls. Let me give you a perspective on the world of women from a woman's point of view. Have you ever wondered why most guys find dating or chatting up British girls to be the hardest thing to do? Many a time, the man-to-man talk between father and son may not help because it's just embarrassing and the advice is just point blank. This is not to disrespect the older guys, but the rules of engagement in the dating scene change so often that what worked a decade ago hardly gets recycled and still works. If you want to know how to chat up a British girl, for instance, you need to first and foremost know as much as possible about British ladies. If you do your research well, you will no longer hold this view that the dating scene is brutal and cruel. Yes, it is cutthroat and follows the principle of survival of the fittest. But the thing is, if you're armed up with the basics of chatting up British girls, you'll fall under the fittest in the game. Gents, British ladies are very sophisticated. Gents, believe me, I'm a British girl and I know what I'm like, and I also know what my other friends are like. In light of that fact, it would be complete suicide to use shoddy pickup lines on us. No offence intended. Honestly, it doesn't make sense to me when I hear the pickup lines and they sound really cheesy. A cheesy conversation starter won't get you a number, but you might get a cold shoulder. The more sympathetic ones will just do you a favour by simply ignoring you. This is what you should know about British girls. Gents, as I said before, I always answer a guy who says, "Hi, how are you?" And I know that my friends would answer them too. If you don't have a good opener, then at least use "Hi, how are you?" as it will get you a good response from a British girl. Gents, start a conversation just as casually as you would to your buddy. Show interest, but don't go too hard. The other thing that you need to know about chatting up a British girl is don't come out too strong. If you're going to flirt, don't get too detailed because it will only serve them to ignore you. Gents, I always hated pickup lines as it makes me feel awkward and I don't really like answering them either. Some girls might appreciate them, but I just don't. I appreciate the compliments a lot. You could just directly compliment and say, "Your shoes are stylish, I like your hairstyle." It's better to start with something friendly or witty or just general small talk about the weather. It might work better than the chat-up lines for British girls. There's a perception out there that British girls are the hardest to date or get on with. I don't think this can be true, but perhaps I could be colder during the first interactions, but once you get to know me and I get to know the guy, I would be more open and chatty. So bear this in mind and be patient. Show understanding and we will appreciate you for your patience. Gents, most of my friends are very sarcastic. If you don't get this, then you might have a little difficulty with British girls. Sometimes all you need to do is just be as sarcastic as us. Okay guys, that's all from me today, but I hope you enjoyed my video. For our dating services, go to Kamalifestyles.com, and for more videos like this, come back here with me at Karma TV and click like, subscribe on the button below and share to all your friends. I've been Gabriella Ryan and I will see you next time.